One day you're going to be a husband, a father, a leader, and your whole life will be built on one habit. Do you tell the truth or not? Because trust, trust is earned one honest moment at a time, and it's lost so much faster. Come on. I didn't fully understand that. I used to think honesty was just about not getting caught. My thought was tell them the truth when it matters, right? But what I've learned, especially as a father, a husband, and a leader, is that honesty isn't just a rule. It's a rhythm, a habit, a posture of the heart. Honesty is telling the truth even when it makes you look weak, even when it means taking the hit, even when no one will ever know the difference except God. Hold up. Thomas Jefferson said, honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. And he was right. Because the life we're building, we're always working towards building wisdom. But if we don't build it honestly, that wisdom won't be worth anything to anyone. The real wisdom, the kind that builds a man who leads with strength and love, that kind of wisdom always starts with the truth. And the truth, it always starts small. I remember years ago when I was on recruiting duty, I told the smallest, dumbest lie. It was so dumb, I can't even remember what it was. But I remember the moment my boss, a guy that I deeply respected, looked me dead in the eye and said, don't ever lie to me again, or you'll be dead to me. And that stuck. Because the thing that I lied about, it didn't even matter. But it told him something about who I was willing to be. And it told me something too. Because I knew one day I'd be married. One day I'd be a dad. And I was thinking in that moment, if I was willing to bend the truth in something so small that it didn't even matter to remember, I'd probably bend it in the bigger things too. And that was definitely not the man that I wanted to be. And to be honest, I'm glad that moment happened. Because if my sons knew their dad lied when it was convenient, I would have failed them. As I was gathering my thoughts for today's ice bath, I came across this verse from Luke chapter 16, verse 10. It says, one who is faithful in a very little also is faithful in much. And one who is dishonest in a very little is also dishonest in much. It registered a little different in my mind yesterday. See, this verse isn't just talking about jobs or money. It's talking about character. God saying, I'm watching the little things because they're not little to me. See, if you lie to your boss about being late, you're more likely to lie to your wife when she asks why you're so distant. And if you lie to yourself about the food you eat or the promises you break, you're definitely going to lie about the bigger stuff later. And honesty doesn't just protect your reputation, it protects your future. Because the man who speaks truth, even when it costs him something, that's the man that God can trust. That's the man a wife is willing to follow. And that's the man a child can look up to. Boys, I hope you grow up strong. I hope you grow up to be a leader. But above all, I pray that you tell the truth, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when no one's watching. because I want you to remember who you are when no one's looking. It's who you really are. And if you can be faithful in little things, God will trust you with so much. All right, day 198 down. Remember, be kind, be great, dial it in, and most importantly, keep on sending it. Fun fact: I've never lied about how cold this ice bath is, but I have questioned my sanity every time I step in. All right. Thank you for watching. It's time to get my ass to work and cleanse my